There were 12 boys that were from a village called esiXhukwane. And these boys had heard of a king, an honorable man, an honorable leader from the Mbashe area. And they had desired to come and serve this king because of all the great things they'd heard of this guy that were, that had reached even esiXhukwane from Mbashe. And they had purpose in their heart to go and serve this king. So baxelela ke i-villagers zakhona esiXhukwane ukuthi, hey, we want to go and see, serve, and and be and honor this revered king of our time. The villagers were also happy that these boys were thinking along these lines and also wanted esiXhukwane to be a known village, and therefore benza umsithokazi omkhulu, trying to make sure that the word also goes out that these boys have been sent by the village. And in return, the popularity of the village will also, increase. As you know, amaXhosa ngamava nobuciko bayala, and gave some advice to these boys, the challenges they're going to face along the road, along their journey, and what would probably happen. What does it take to serve such an honorable king? Just things to look out for and be, of better service to this king. In the following morning, the boys started marching out of esiXhukwane early and trying to reach the nearest and the furthest village they can before the sun sets. And by the time they reach Imzinjaba, they were emva kwemini. They were quite tired, and they saw that there was a number of people, congregating somewhere, and they came close to ask what was happening. And kwafumaniseka ukuthi hayi intselo le, and le ntselo le bafika kulo mzi ba-invite, bamkelwa ngobubele. And people ask, where are you guys going? Where are you from? What are the reasons you're going there? The boys were eager to also explain that we've heard of a revered king along the banks of Mbashe, of which we want to be of service and honor to him, and sikhuliliwe ilanuka esiXhukwane, where we come from, just to be able to achieve this purpose, this goal. And the villagers Mzimcha were asking, what's the hurry? Just enjoy your time. You'll see this king some other time. You're still quite young, man. He's not blood young. Rest, you've had a long day, and ni police all. 3 of these 12 boys stayed and thought, yeah, we can actually do with a bit of chillax, a chill session. And 9 of them thought it was going to be too late to get to the next village, and they said, no thank you, thanks but no thanks. And they left only to arrive in Ncamecha, ngapha kwaseBhisho, in the late evenings. Again, there was a village, commotion, and they wanted to come close, and they realized that, they are taking these boys, the village boys, to esiXhukwane for initiation rites to manhood. And they were asked again, who are you, where are you from, what are the objectives of your journey? The boys were quick to actually say, sisuka ngapha esiXhukwane, and siyobona inkosi yaseMbashe edumileyo, indumasi yakhe ede yafika nalapha esiXhukwane. And they were also told in this house, guys, you are still very young. What's the use of going to serve inkosi yasemzini? nibe ningakhange nilenze isiko lenu. Qala ningene niye esuthwini noluke nezintwana zethu sizolusayo ngoku. A bit of a tricky situation, you know. You are tired and all these offers are coming. It's like, yeah, okay, 4 of them thought, I will sit nyani siyafuna nyani bazityani. And so they also joined the village boys and went to esuthwini. And the following morning, the remaining group thought, we'll go. And they left in the morning. Emva kwelanga bafika ngapha ngaseNciba. Again, there's a commotion, and these boys come closer with what's happening. Ngumchocho. It's a good time. Young people are having fun. And these boys come closer, and they also ask the same questions, what's going on? And they told them the very same story. And they were asked, Uguti, why? You are young. There's nothing that is pressing you. Akho sizathu sinicinzeleleyo ukuba niyokhonza inkosi yasempashe. Chillax, stay a little bit and have fun. Naba bantu abatsha, nabutshwala, nansi igenge and all of that. Let's have fun. And you know, 3 of them were like, you know, I remember kushiyeke 5 ngoku, so 3 of them is like, no, we're gonna stay. Komnandi apha. Then there's 2 that remained, ogama lakhe nguNdlovu noSele. And we don't know the other boy's name. We only know these 2 that stayed and that left Inciba in the following morning. And baleqa baya ngaseChuwa emadutywa. Bathi xa beyibona imbashe nansi xa bezawuwelela mlambo. Bebona nabo ubukumkani. Nansi le nkosi siya kuyo. Nansi indlu yayo. And then the other one, uSele, is like, you know what, Ndlovu? Cela xa sifika phaa ebukhosini, uthi wena uliphakathi kum, uliphakathi lam. Eyi, yothuke lena inguNdlovu. Iqomba jonga ndiyaqheleka apha. Yintoni ngoku after all this journey sesizolwa ngento yokuba you now want to see me as a servant to you and subservient. We've been equal all this time. And bese ikhupha induku yayo le out lena itsho. NoSele ke abe sesilwa, zilwe kungabikho omnye oyiswayo up until uNdlovu xa esithi uzawugqibezela uSele ngale nduku yakhe. Sele phelile ke kodwa uSele. uNdlovu xa ezawumbetha ngelokugqibela kanti uSele uphethe isitshetshe, wamhlaba. Yabe induku ingena qho, zabe ziyaphela apho zoyi-2. Zasutywa kukufa. Ziyijongile imbashe. Zizawuwela umlambo. Ziyokwenza le nto zithi ziyoyenza. The following morning, kuthi inkosi isanduvuka le nkosi lena xa isithi, hey man, nanga amaxhalanga. You know, these vultures are flying just over, beyond the river. And then he sends 2 of his men and to find out what's happening. And then they come back and tell the king that, you know what, we see bones there of 2 young boys, young men. And we think the lion devoured them because they arrived late at night. And we can't tell who they are. And that was the end of the story. Amava nobuciko besiXhosa. Xa umamele this whole narration, you don't have to be told much. You can hear. You can pull what you want to pull out of the story, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys are thinking, and if we can have a conversation